Want a better way to play with what you once thought was mere chaff? Have no fear. Let me introduce you to Clash, my friend. How much clash could a wood clash if a wood clash could clash in fab? Or should that be metal?
Excellent!
Here, step right up and let's get you acquainted so we can start your own Clash game with your friends. What's Clash, bro? What is Clash? From what I understand, starting with Team Covenant, then Ethan Mansand, along with Fabre, who houses the rules for this format, prepare for some kick-ass gameplay at an affordable price point. Clash has the ability to make use of heroes that may not have seen the same love in other formats, with thematic battles, but also a powered-down version of the more no-holds-bar classic constructed format you may be used to. Clash is an unofficial format that explores a fresh, new, and thematic way to play young heroes on their journey to becoming fully realized adults. Think of it like your personal lore journey as you navigate these heroes through tumultuous time. With different restrictions on deck building, the format lowers the barrier to entry while still exploring the great depths that Flesh and Blood has to offer in many aspects such as gameplay. How about you bash that like button so we can dive into how Clash will be with your friend? Some basic information about the format is as follows. A young hero card, a 52 card deck, which you will present 40 of as your main deck. Each deck will have at least that is one hero, its weapons, mentors, and if you so choose, any hero specializations cards may be of any rarity when constructing your deck. Equipment cards, however, may only be of the rarity rare and common. You can use up to 2 copies of each unique card allowed in construction of your deck, with the obvious examples being you can't run multiple of the same equipment because we all don't have 10 arm slots. Now, KO only has 1, but that's an exception. If you're hosting this in a more non-casual aspect, like at an LGS, the rounds are 30 minutes plus 5 minutes per round, and they are best of 1. There is currently a banned and restricted list, but I won't go into that for this particular video, but you can find that out on fabre.net under the Clash rule. Now, what really sets Clash apart from other formats such as Blitz or Classic Constructed really is the fundamental reason that it can gain so much enjoyment when sitting down for playing a game. Not only do you not need to sink a lot of investment into this format, because most likely you have a box of cards just waiting to be shuffled up and played, but you can actually create a very interesting off-the-wall deck, including stuff that you might just have in a box that you once thought you'd never use. It's actually a great excuse to make different janky decks and just see how certain cards interact. You could even use this as a learning experience, asking questions to yourself such as, why are blues possibly better than yellows or red pitch? And that may depending on your hero. I for one am very excited to start to look at how Clash opens up, so much that it makes my brain just kind of go off and start making decks right now, in the middle of this video.
A few moments later.
In regards to bringing the game into a much more affordable yet highly fun time, while also keeping my time investment down. For those of you that might be busy like myself, this format excels in letting you enjoy the game while also not strapping you down for multi-hour long combat scenarios. There are plenty of decks available on Fabre for the folks that have attempted to build them, so you can browse those decks and check them out or build one for yourself. I for one will be attempting to build several decks in an upcoming series in which every hero I wish to clash with will be in one of these videos. We'll go into the depth in those videos on what kind of builds those will be and why certain commons and rares may be better in certain scenarios than their other counterparts. Now I know this video is short and I'm sure you're just as interested as myself, so why don't you go whip up some decks for yourself and give them a whirl. Or take them down to your LGS and slam them on your kitchen table and jam some games out with your besties. Or could that be Betsy from the new Heavy Hitters? Either way, you'll still have a grand slam of a time, and I'm sure that will give you some new life to cards that you never thought that were destined for that box sitting in the shelf in the background. Have you ever played Clash before? What did you think of it? What's your first hero that you'll pick? Comment down in the section below and let me know. Until next time, may your games be fun and your friendships grow. Cheers. Enjoy that game of Clash.
Your captain.
So, we're going to give this a whirl with the new teleprompter mirrored off of a computer because we're cool like that and we're tired of using a cell phone and using the stupid app and janking it up and hitting the button. I do like the little scrolly thing, but we'll see if my keyboard and mouse combination works better because I can apparently also hit a quick rerun. So, I didn't pre-read the script. No holds bar, classic battle, personal jor, personal jor. It's really weird. I feel it's like it's falling down and it's not. Come. Let me show you right through this door. What in the wide world of a sports is a clashing on here?